K Sports broadcasting from Brooklyn, New York, as the Nets take it to the hardwood here at the Barclays Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. So for the Mavericks, their last game, a loss to Phoenix. The drive-by Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And I tell you what, Ball has excellent speed. He's got good size, and his savvy shows up right there because he's cutting right into the heart of the defense at just the right time.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And the Mavericks with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Brooklyn with the ball. 4-point game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And he makes good on the layup.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. Outside, Ball. Thomas outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Prosper. Paul George grabs the miss. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Got that one up quick. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Mavericks trailed by 9. Here's Towns with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
Pass the ball. Six on the shot clock. Now here's Turner. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Here's Towns. The rebound by Turner. And here are the Nets. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Fires from the wing. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Here's Towns. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on George.
Fighting hard there. Impressive move by Towns, who'll go to the line for one more.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from three over his career. It's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Now, here's George. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Out to Turner. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Here's George. The Mavericks making the shot. 17 seconds left in the first. Williams with a clean look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Brunson scanning the floor. No good on that one.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And so it's Brooklyn. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. That's leading by 11. Here's Houston. Pass to Drummond. Wembanyama with the rebound. So it's the Mavericks now. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Brunson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Right wing. Here's Carrington. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Towns. The rebound by Carrington.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Thomas. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact
is amazing.
Here's Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Brooklyn leading by 8. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Mavericks trailed by 10. Right side Towns. Shot clock at 6. Brunson right side. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Houston. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Carrington, that's good.
You know, to me, this is what you love seeing from Turner, the willingness to give the ball up and get his guys going.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Outside, George. Pass to Turner. Outside for George. From outside the arc. Let's keep it alive. Tries again. Here's Carrington. They grab their own miss. And another shot. That one goes in. Carrington's got 7 now in this quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Wesley. A rebound by the Nets.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Brunson. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That one falls for Brunson.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Yep, it counts. And the Nets lead by 12.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little mean streak in him, too, which I like.
Pass to Williams. Stolen by Washington. Brunson with a clean look. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Pass to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bitadze. The shot comes out. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Middle on the wing. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Ball. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
At the elbow, Williams. The kick out to Ball. Down low. Bitadze can't hit.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Outside, Ball. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Mavericks trailed by 3. Over to the left wing. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
To the middle. Marshall with the steal. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. David, thank you. Wembanyama with the bucket.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And it's in there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Ball. Takes it inside. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, Ball showing you some nice physicality and strength there. You've got to have confidence in yourself to be able to draw fouls and play through contact like that.
Mavericks trailed by 3. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Outside, Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Boy, how do you stop Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
So both teams changing it up here. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. In the corner, Drummond with it. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Here's Wembanyama. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Inside, Drummond gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
And here's George. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Thomas outside. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
There are few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
The shot's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And George, here we go. And Paul George with the 3. George has got 5.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And we've reached
42.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. On the way, Turner. Shot clock reset for the Nets. To the inside. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Now here's Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Ball, the bounce pass. George. And then George with the jam.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Brooklyn has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. Takes a three. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Mavericks trailed by 3. Here's Wesley. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Oh, and there is George making a fantastic play. And that's 11 points for George. Here are the Mavericks now. Pass to Wembanyama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
And finished off by Williams.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And here's Brunson outside. Excellent D there from Ball.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
Now, here's George. Top of the key jumper, no good. Back to Brunson. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Outside Thomas. Outside, George. To the middle, Williams. That ball's nice speed that time from George. And that's now 10 points for Williams. Here's Wembanyama. Inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And how about the young fellow? Wembanyama with a big-time bucket.
Out to Turner. It's up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Nets lead by 7.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Now, Wembanyama. Stolen by Ball. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Nets leading by 7. Over in the corner, Turner. And the Nets another three.
Guys, I think this was a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Brooklyn.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Miles Turner.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout.
Get a code. I remember bank account really had no figures. Now I'm chilling someplace where they ain't got no winter in a villa, waiting for the fall like they was yelling timber. Flow colder than winters be in Chicago. I've always had the vision. I see it with my eyes closed. Ain't grew up. I ain't got no phony bravado. Only time I clap that they was yelling bravo. Yo, I grew up in the home, but that's the perfect role model. So I do it in the song, cause some of these things I hold bottle. Knew I couldn't do it alone, but some of these things I won't follow. So I prove it on my own, give it my all on full throttle. There was no love for me, I was up and coming. I faced doubts and had worries, but I wasn't busted. Look, they tried to steal my glory, say it wasn't nothing. But God's the author of my story, not the play. One chance just to make it at the city, huh? 2 hands put together, hope he hear me, 3 a.m., my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. One chance just to make it at the city. 2 hands put together, hope he hear me. 3 a.m., my soul weary, but see it clearly. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. Now I ain't saying money is everything. It sure make things a lot more convenient for real.
trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my